She thinks her blouse looks polished, professional, put together, but it's doing the opposite, adding years she doesn't deserve. There are 7 blouse styles secretly aging women over 60. And the worst one? You probably have 3 of them hanging in your closet right now. Don't click away. You're getting ready for lunch with friends. You reach for that blouse, the one you've always relied on. It fit perfectly last year. The color seemed fine. You button it up, smooth it down, and glance in the mirror. But something's wrong. Your face looks dulled. Your neckline feels heavy. There's a tiredness you can't quite name, even though you slept well and feel energetic inside. You change your lipstick. Adjust your hair. Try different jewelry. Nothing helps. It's not you that changed. It's that the blouse stopped working for you, and you didn't notice when it happened. Here's what's really happening, and why understanding this changes everything. After 60, your body goes through elegant transformations. Your shoulders may round slightly forward. Your neck shortens visually by about half an inch. The delicate skin at your décolletage becomes more textured, more precious. These aren't flaws. They're chapters of a life beautifully lived. But here's the truth most women don't know. The blouses that flattered you at 40 now create optical illusions that work against you. A neckline that once opened your face may now cut across the wrong line. Fabrics that skimmed gracefully might now cling or puddle in unflattering ways. Your face is the same. Your spirit is the same. But the frame needs adjusting. Think of it like updating a prescription for reading glasses. You're not broken. Your needs simply evolved. And once you understand why certain styles age you, you hold the power to choose what reveals your true radiance instead. I'm about to walk you through 7 blouse styles that are quietly stealing your glow, and more importantly, what to reach for instead. Each one has a specific reason it ages you. Each one has a beautiful alternative waiting. And the 7th? It's the most common mistake of all. The one hiding in nearly every closet. The silent saboteur. You want to hear this one. The first culprit. High, tight crew neck blouses. Picture this. Fabric hugging close to your collarbone, sitting right at the base of your neck. It seems modest, conservative, safe. But here's what it actually does. It visually chops your neck in half, making it appear shorter and thicker. The tight circle draws every eye to your jawline, amplifying any softness there. Your face reads wider, heavier, and somehow older. There's also something psychological happening. That snug band around your throat feels constricting, almost matronly, like you're buttoned up against the world. The elegant alternative? A soft V-neck or gently scooped neckline. These create a vertical line that lengthens your neck, draws the eye downward, and frames your face with grace instead of cutting it off. Pair it with a delicate pendant that follows the V-line. Keep the fabric soft, never stiff. Suddenly, you look taller, more open, infinitely more elegant. Next up, the blouse style women choose for comfort, but it's actually making them invisible in the worst possible way. Second on the list, oversized, boxy, shapeless blouses. You bought it thinking comfortable, forgiving, easy, and yes, it is all those things. But it's also erasing you. When fabric hangs straight down from your shoulders with no shape whatsoever, it adds pounds you don't have. It makes your frame appear larger while somehow making you appear smaller, almost swallowed. There's a visual contradiction. The blouse looks big, but you look frail underneath it. Here's the deeper truth. Hiding isn't the same as flattering. Covering yourself entirely doesn't honor your body. It dismisses it. What works instead? Structured silhouettes with gentle ease. Think blouses that skim your body rather than strangle or swallow it. A subtle waist suggestion, a seam, a gentle taper, even strategic darts. Choose fabrics with body. Cotton poplin, silk crepe, ponte knit. They hold shape without clinging. They define without restricting. They say present, not hiding. The third mistake feels soft and easy to wear, but it's actually broadcasting something about you that isn't true. Number 3. Thin, clingy jersey or cheap synthetic blouses. That lightweight fabric that stretches in every direction feels practical. Wash and wear. No fuss. But look closer at what it's actually doing. Thin jersey clings to every curve, every line, every texture shift in your skin. It shows bra edges. It reveals where your body has naturally softened. It creates shadows in places you'd rather keep smooth and elegant. And here's what nobody talks about. Fabric quality broadcasts age louder than wrinkles ever could. Cheap material, no matter how expensive the brand, reads as tired on mature skin. The sophisticated swap? Fabrics with structure and weight. Ponte knit holds its shape beautifully without stiffness. Quality cotton with a bit of body schemes without clinging. Silk blends drape elegantly while maintaining form. Look for fabrics that have substance when you touch them. They should feel present in your hand, not flimsy, not see-through. Quality fabric doesn't just look better. It makes you look elevated. Coming up, the blouse you bought to feel playful and young, but it's actually highlighting the exact opposite. Fourth aging mistake: juvenile prints and graphics. Cartoon characters, glittery slogans, overly cutesy animals, neon emoji faces. You see them at the store and think, this is fun, lighthearted. But here's the uncomfortable truth. When a mature woman wears overtly young designs, it creates cognitive dissonance. People's brains try to reconcile the mismatch, and the result isn't youthful. It reads as trying too hard, desperately clinging to something that's already gone. True youth doesn't announce itself. Elegance does. The refined alternative? Prints with sophistication. Watercolor florals with muted tones. Abstract geometrics. Delicate botanical illustrations. Artistic patterns that suggest creativity without shouting immaturity. Pay attention to scale. Prints should be proportional to your frame, not overwhelmingly large or tiny ditzy. Choose colors with depth, sage and terracotta, not lime and hot pink. Sophisticated prints whisper style. Juvenile ones scream insecurity. You deserve patterns that honor your intelligence, your taste, your journey. Number 5 might surprise you. It's considered a classic that women have trusted for decades, but it's secretly betraying them. The fifth aging trap: blouses drowning in ruffles, bows, and Victorian frills. High lace collars, cascading ruffles down the front, enormous bows at the neck, multiple tiers of fabric gathering at your chest. It feels feminine, romantic, classic, but it's doing something you don't intend, adding visual pounds exactly where you don't need them. All that volume at your neckline and bust creates bulk, making your upper body appear heavier and your face lost in a sea of fabric. There's also an unfortunate truth. Excessive detailing reads as costume or church lady, not chic. It dates you backward instead of keeping you current. The elegant solution? Streamlined romance. One beautiful detail, a single delicate ruffle along the neckline, or subtle pleating at the shoulder. Not 7 competing elements fighting for attention. Choose blouses with clean lines and a whisper of femininity. A hint of gathering. A soft tie, not a giant bow. Less truly is more sophisticated. The sixth mistake seems like the safest choice in your closet, but it's draining every bit of color from your face. Number 6. Blouses in the wrong undertone for your skin. That dusty mauve that looked lovely in the store? On you, it makes your complexion appear gray and lifeless. That pastel yellow you thought was cheerful? It's amplifying sallowness you didn't even know was there. Here's what shifts after 60. Your skin's undertone becomes more pronounced. Colors that once worked can suddenly turn against you, draining vitality from your face and emphasizing every shadow, every bit of redness or dullness. Wrong colors don't just fail to flatter. They actively aid you by making your skin look tired, even when you're not. The remedy? Learn your true undertone. Hold silver and gold jewelry to your wrist, which makes your skin glow. That's your starting point. Choose colors with richness and clarity. Soft doesn't mean washed out. Think deep rose instead of baby pink. Warm teal instead of pale aqua. Colors that have presence illuminate your face instead of erasing it. And now, the worst offender of all. A blouse so common, you probably worn one this week without suspecting what it's doing. The biggest culprit: aging women over 60. Stark, pure white blouses. I know. You've been told white is crisp, clean, classic, the foundation of every wardrobe. But here's the brutal truth. Pure white creates merciless contrast against mature skin. It casts harsh shadows under your eyes, around your mouth, along your neck, highlighting every line, every texture, every place time is touched. Bright white also reflects light upward in unflattering ways, washing out your natural coloring and making you appear pale, tired, even ghostly. In stiff cotton, it reads institutional, like a uniform, not elegance. The luminous alternative? Warm whites that work with your skin. Ivory has richness. Cream has depth. Soft ecru glows golden. Bone feels luxurious. Oyster shimmers subtly. Choose these in silk, soft cotton sateen, or cashmere blends. Fabrics with a gentle sheen, not stark matte finishes. Suddenly, you're not washed out. You're illuminated. So here's your new blouse blueprint. 7 powerful swaps that reveal your radiance. Instead of high crew necks, soft V-necks and gentle scoops that lengthen and open. Instead of shapeless boxes, structured silhouettes with subtle waist definition that honor your form. Instead of thin, clingy fabrics, ponte knits, silk blends, and quality cottons with body and presence. Instead of juvenile prints, sophisticated patterns, watercolor florals, abstract art, elegant geometrics, and refined color palettes. Instead of fussy Victorian details, streamlined designs with one intentional romantic touch, never 7 competing elements. Instead of wrong-toned colors, rich, clear hues that match your undertone and illuminate your complexion. Instead of stark white, ivory cream, ecru bone, warm whites that glow instead of washout. This isn't about restriction. It's about revelation. These choices don't hide your age. They showcase your elegance. You're not dressing younger. You're dressing smarter. Here's what I want you to remember. These aren't rules meant to limit you. They're keys that unlock something you've always had. Your inherent radiance. You're not trying to look younger. You're choosing to look like the most elegant, vibrant version of yourself right now. At this age, in this season, every blouse you choose is a declaration. I see myself clearly. I honor who I've become. Your beauty didn't fade with decades. It deepened, became more complex, more interesting. It simply needs the right frame to be seen fully. And now, you know exactly how to create that frame. If one of these blouse mistakes open your eyes, give this video a like. It helps other women discover this wisdom too. Subscribe to Useful Elders for weekly style guidance created specifically for our stage of life. We're building a community of women who refuse to become invisible. Drop a comment. Which blouse has been hiding in your closet? Which swap surprised you most? And if you know someone who needs to hear this, a sister, a friend, a neighbor, share it. Style wisdom is meant to be passed along.